In the heart of the city, where towering skyscrapers touched the clouds and bustling streets thrummed with life, a meticulous plan was unfolding inside an unassuming warehouse. A team of 6 operatives sat around a weathered oak table strewn with blueprints, laptops, and radios. This was no ordinary bank robbery. It was a high-stakes heist decades in the making. The mastermind, known only as Marcus, tapped the digital map projected on the wall. The Central Federal Bank vault is our target. It holds the city's largest cash reserve, over $120 million. Security is top-notch, but every system has a flaw. He paused, eyes sharp as steel. Our advantage is timing. The vault's biometric scanner resets every 45 minutes for maintenance. We have a 10-minute window to get in and out before the system recalibrates. The team comprised experts selected for their unique skills. Elena, the hacker, was a genius with codes and bypassing firewalls. Jamal, the safecracker, had a reputation for opening any lock known to man. Rosa, the getaway driver, could maneuver through traffic like a magician escaping a trap. Quan was the lookout and communications specialist, while Leo handled crowd control and distractions. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the skyline in fiery hues, the team donned sleek black gear and slipped into the shadows. Their plan kicked off at 8:15 p.m. Rosa parked the nondescript van 2 blocks from the bank, engine idling softly. Quan's drone buzzed overhead, streaming live footage back to their hidden command post. Jamal and Marcus moved toward the bank's rear entrance, where a ventilation shaft provided access. Inside, Elena began hacking the bank's security systems remotely, working rapidly to disable cameras and alarms for exactly 10 minutes. "We're live," she whispered through her headset. "Sensors offline. You've got a 10-minute blind spot." Jamal slipped into the vent, crawling forward with practiced ease, reaching the inner vault's air vent. He carefully removed the grill, peering into the sterile vault room bathed in cool blue light. Inside, rows of safety deposit boxes and massive stacks of bundled cash awaited. Marcus and Jamal moved to the vault door's keypad. Jamal pulled out his custom electronic lockpick and began manipulating the tumblers. Sweat beaded his brow, but his hands were steady. Meanwhile, Marcus watched the timer on his watch, announcing, 5 minutes until the system reboot. Inside the vault, they worked frantically. Elena's voice crackled, counting down the seconds in the background. 3 minutes left, you're almost out of time. Suddenly, a faint noise from the hallway, a guard making an unplanned round. Leo quickly intercepted him, skillfully drawing him away with a false emergency call. The lock clicked open. Jamal nudged the door ajar, and quickly they hauled in duffel bags. Thick stacks of cash were slid inside, their combined weight enormous but manageable. "Almost done," Marcus urged. "Pull out now!" Elena's voice turned urgent. "Less than 30 seconds to close all routes and restore systems." They retraced their steps, bursting from the vent and slipping through the dark corridors. Quan's drone led Rosa to the alley exit, where the van waited. Tires screeched as Rosa blasted into the night, weaving through traffic with unmatchable agility. But just as freedom seemed within reach, flashing police sirens erupted behind them. Quan's earlier drone had been spotted and tracked back to their position by law enforcement. Inside the van, Marcus shouted, "Split up!" "Rosa, take west. I'll distract the cops with the backup car." Rosa peeled away down winding streets. Marcus threw a smoke grenade out the van window, obscuring the pursuing radio cars. Jamal and Elena hunkered down in a hidden compartment beneath the seats. Police cars skidded past, claws grasping at shadows. Minutes dragged, but the team's detailed escape plans kicked in perfectly. Rosa's knowledge of narrow alleyways and underground tunnels gave her a sudden edge. Finally, she arrived at the safe house, where the rest of the team emerged breathless but triumphant. Bank robbed, money secured. "No casualties," Marcus smiled grimly. "Now the hard part begins, dividing the loot and vanishing without a trace." In the quiet aftermath, shadows shifted outside their hideout. Unknown to them, a figure watched from the darkness, someone who knew exactly who they were and what they had taken. The heist had been a masterpiece of precision and daring. But in a city fueled by secrets and betrayals, victory was only the first sentence in a story far more dangerous than anyone had expected.